Hey guys, welcome to another great Shadow Legends video. I didn't want to make a video today, I just wanted to try out some things for the Hydra and see there, it worked for me and I think maybe that's something interesting for you guys. I think there's a lot of attention for Hydra right now. So yeah, I wanted to try a new team and I think it worked very well. I will explain later on what I could have done better here and why I think it worked well for me right now. But yeah, I just wanted to show you the last couple of turns here. You can see I'm about to hit the turn maximum. But I really did not think that I would get here in my first try with this team. So I really think this team plays very well, and I will explain later how it works. So yeah, I know that you guys really are looking for easy ways to make better damage on the Hydra, and that's what I want to show you in videos now. Yeah, so as you can see here, we are close to 2 billion damage, so I'm pretty close to my maximum damage with this team. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward to play this team, I think. I played my other team before, and there I always think I have to use my brain a bit more, and it can get tiring very fast. You can see here I already played for 1.5 hours now, but I don't think I have to use as much brain as I am used to with my other comps. And I will explain you after the run why I think that's the reason. But you can see here we can comfortably nuke down all the heads, and of course always attack the one head which has no hex debuff so that we can spread. I have several other videos about Hydra and how to maximum your damage there in my Hydra playlist, so please go there and watch videos which can be interesting for you. And yeah, you can see here we are over 2 billion, so it's almost my best key ever with a new team, with a total new strategy. Yeah, that must be the last hit here. Yeah, nice. So you can see here what I did is I took out my Lydia and put in a second Corpulent Cadaver. And you can even see here the second I built here has no masteries whatsoever. I will show you all the builds after me finish my rambling. Did more damage, and that's because my first Corpulent Cadaver got his shield stolen in the start, so he has to build it up again. But I think this is a very nice comp. What I would have done other ways, I only have one champion curse set here, my Anchoroid. It was not optimal not to have more curse set. So if I could make this once again, and I will keep this key, I would probably take out my Godseeker and Neri and put in another Anchoroid in curse set, so I have more chance to get Hex out. I think I was a bit unlucky, especially with the Head of Mischief. It almost never got a Hex debuff, so I was very unlucky here. The RNG was not on my side, but I got through without my Corpulent Cadavers got anything stolen later on or getting devoured, so that was fine. Yeah, maybe my second Corpulent Cadaver was a bit fast, so he was always on the edge to lose his buffs. I will adjust that to the in the next week. I think what's very, very important here, and I think you can't not take Lanakis out. I think she was very clutch with her ally attack, and if you have two Corpulent Cadaver in, the chance that you get one of them into the ally attack is fairly big. So I think I would I would not take her out, but you can still take her out and put in another buff extender here. What really think is important is that your Brockney has at least 2 stars, Awakening, and a decent build, I would say a good build for making damage. So yeah, if I could make it once again, or how I will make it next week, I will probably see if I can get another Anchorite and build him in Curse set and take out the Godseeker New. She's only in here for buff increasing of the duration, so I can perfectly take her out. And I really want an Anchorite more for the A1 in Curse set, so I can get more Hex out. Then I will change the build of my Cadaver here. I will show you later, but yeah, he's a bit too fast. But I think that's a very nice team, and I think it was very easy to play because it's very logical what you have to do next. In my previous team where I have Lydia, I always had to keep track on how far is my Brockney with his A2 cooldown, because then I have to use the defense down on weaken. And sometimes you get this comp messed up and then you have to wait, and yeah, it can be very annoying. And here in this comp you don't have to use your brain that much. You can just always use Brockney's A2 because you have no defense down and weaken here. So you can just always use it. I think that was very easy. I don't have to think so much. The start with this comp is a bit rough because you don't have the defense down on the weekend. You will have problems with getting a bigger shield and getting your Cadaver to one-shot the Hydra. But when you're through the start phase and they starting to one-hit, this is much easier to play, I think. It was very funny to play, maybe because it's the first time I tried it and it worked right away. But I think it's very funny comp to play and very easy comp to play if you have the champions. You can try to take out Lanakis and put in a Hellborn or some other buff extender, but I really think Lanakis was very clutch here. Yeah, so let's put in this key and I will show you the build of all the champions here. Keep the result, 2 billions in the bank for the Hydra Clash. Yeah, thank you. And I will show you the builds now. I really hope that recently used it works this time. So that's my Brockney, and I think that's very important that you have good gear on your Brockney. You can see here he's in Savage, so we ignore some defense, and you can see here this is the big ability we really needs to make some big damage, so we can grow shields. You can see here I'm relying on Helm Smasher for hopefully putting out ignoring 50 to 25% defense. I don't know if it's better to have more crit damage, but I have it this way right now. I also have him in support tree here, so we can cycle of magic, so we can get some random skills cooldown decreased here. That would be nice. More stats, and we use his A3 once in the start, so if you're lucky you can get 1 turn more on the champ. Yeah, you can see, and I will show you my stats here, my total stats for the Brockney. And I will show you how it looks in Hydra. You can see here still 70% crit because you have the crit buff from Anchorite and Lanakis. So you get up to 100%, and Anchorite also gives you 30% crit damage buff. So that's very nice. Always enough enough resistance so you did not get your buff stolen, and speed fairly high, and as much attack as possible. I think it's very important here. You can see I have cruelty on here. I think that worked fine for this. Maybe I will find something else. But you can see here we got 500 attack here, and we will decrease the defense of the buffs of the bosses here, so that's fine. Yeah, then we have my Lanarkis. And again, you can maybe try to put someone else in who extends buffs, but it's very important that you have at least one crit rate buff giver in your team. So if you don't have an Anchoroid and you don't have a Lanarkis, you have to build your Broccoli completely other way. But you can see here I have her in the shield set, so she will give a shield right from the start. And yeah, of course her A2 has to be booked, so you have the lesser cooldown here. And I think here it's fine. She's running out of her buffs sometimes, but she can maybe give you an extra turn and then you can get your A2 faster, get more ally attacks, get more damage. So I think that's very important. You can see here I have no masteries on her. Maybe I can do a lot of more damage here. But yeah, her stats is... I tried to build her with a lot of HP, so the shield from the shield set is bigger in the start. Then, of course, enough resistant and as fast as possible so she can cycle through her abilities. Of course, with the masteries I also could use something like Cycle of Magic here, so I can get faster through my abilities. Yeah, Godseeker Neri, I just have her in for her A2 here because she buffs increase the duration of the buffs, and I really want that. She is not in for anything else, and she is also built for something different. I think she's built for my Iron Twins, so tanky, fast, and enough resistance so that she not gets her buffs stolen. Then my Anchoroid, I really hope... Do I have an Anchoroid more? Hidden somewhere. I did not have a second Anchoroid. Okay, fine. This is my Anchoroid. I really hope I get a second one so I can use him. But yeah, you can see here, his big ability is here. He also cleanses. That's nice when you are up against the Head of Torment. So he can help to cleanse a bit. But the most important thing is increasing the duration of all buffs. I also use this buff to when in the start, and then I not use it unless the buffs run out on Brockney and or he get devours. He will get devoured because he is the first one in line there. And of course he's very nice because he has an attack all enemies on the A1. And we have our trusty curse set on here, so we can put out some hex debuffs 50%. Of course it would be nice if I have some masteries on him, then I could put on... Does this work with hex? It does, so maybe I should farm some masteries here and put them out. Yeah, and you can see his total stats here in the Hydra battle. Fast as possible and not enough resistant. I haven't done anything for his survivability. I think that's fine. And here we have our Cadaver. That's my first Cadaver built totally in retaliation, so we can get some counterattacks in, and that works fine. You don't have to put any attack stats or damage stats on him. I know mine has a lot of crit damage here, but it's not necessary. The only thing you have to have is he should be the slowest in the team. I can show you my... He should be the slowest in the team, but also have enough resistance, so he can't get his shield stolen. Of course, we always have this very annoying thing, the 3% rule, so they can't ignore your resist and steal anyway. But that's just the 3%, and hopefully the heads never come so far that they can steal him, because you're nuking them down all the time. And yeah, my second one is built in totally random set, but he's built a bit faster, and I think he is a bit too fast. Yeah, he's too fast. I want him a bit slower because he was constantly about to run out of the buffs, and that was quite annoying. It never happened, but sometimes he was down on 1, and if that happened after 1 hour and you can start again, it's devastating. So I will build him a bit slower here, and that's then it's fine. yeah, so that's the build of all my champions I use for this comp. I really hope you can use it for something. And yeah, if you have any questions, ask down below. I think it has been very interesting to chat with your people in the comment section the last couple of weeks on all my Hydra videos. There has been a great response, and I really enjoy to write your people and answering your questions. And of course, you're also welcome to join the Discord, but when you are in the Discord, please ping me so I can see that you write. I'm not in the Discord all the time, so yeah, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.